Hello, this is Mr. B's 2-minute beginner tutorial series, taking you step by step through all the basics on your ukulele. If you enjoy the videos, do please like and subscribe and help the channel to grow. Do take care, thank you. Hello, and this is lesson 4 of my beginner tutorial series, and today we are going to recap the C chord, recap the down up strumming, and talk about tuning your ukulele, because if you're going to start learning the chords, we need to make sure that our strings are all in tune. So I'm going to talk about how you can do that, then I'm going to link you to my tuning video so you can practice that carefully and have a bit more of a careful look at how to do that. So first of all, let's just recap. We're tucking our ukulele under our elbow, we're holding it loosely in our left hand, and we're going to do a down strum with our index finger, using the nail and side of the finger to come back up. And from last week, we are using our third finger to play the A string at the bottom there on the 3rd fret. Remember the bar down from the nut at the top, and there is our C chord down. If you look at the diagram, you can see the red circle marked with the 3 for your 3rd finger. So your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the A string there, and we get our C chord. And if we just practice our strumming, down, up, down, up, down, up. Make sure it is your 3rd finger on that 3rd fret space there on the A string, which is on the bottom of your ukulele. And make sure you are strumming down with your index fingernail and back up with the side of your finger. Okay, so that's what we've been doing so far. What I want to do today is talk about tuning, because if your ukulele's out of tune, you're going to struggle to get the chords sounding quite right. So the important thing is to be able to tune your own ukulele. Now this does take time. I often don't do this until we've been teaching the ukulele at school for several months and the children are used to the sound of the chords, and I spend a lot of time tuning the ukuleles myself to help them to begin with. So this is quite an advanced skill that takes a lot of children and a lot of people quite a long time to get to grips with. Now fortunately, there are lots of ways of tuning your ukulele. There are videos like I have on my channel, which I'll leave a link to at the end, where the sounds are made, and you can then use your ear to tune and correct each string and check each string on your ukulele one at a time against those sounds. That's completely using your ear. You can also get little ukulele apps that click onto the neck of the ukulele or sit on the body and basically tell you whether your strings are in tune. And you can get the same thing on your phone. So here is a free tuning app that I've got on my phone. They're completely free, so they're easy to download. Just search for tuning app if you've got a phone there, and you can do that. And then basically you play each string and the arrow moves to tell you whether that's in tune. And you do one string at a time. It's just about picking it up. It is a little bit far away there from the sound of the ukulele, but it's picking that up, and you can see the arrow moving. And you can tune your ukulele by playing it and then just watching the arrow and working out which way to go. Now the thing that you need to know there is whether to turn up or down. So the thing to be aware of, I'm sure many of you are aware of this, is how sound and pitch work. Now when a sound goes up, when that sound goes higher, that sound is getting sharper. And when the sound goes lower, the sound is getting flatter. So we talk about a tuning note being either too sharp or too flat. We don't talk about it being up or down. We talk about it being too sharp if it's too high, or too flat if it's too low. So, and if you look on most tuners, there's a little sharp sign, which is a sort of hashtag sign, or a little flat sign, which is basically a small B, slightly squashed B. And that's your flat sign, the B, and the sharp sign is the hashtag is your sharp sign. So that will tell you whether you need to lower or flatten or sharpen your string. Obviously, if it's showing that it's too sharp and it's well, on this tuner, if it's to the right of center, it's showing it's too sharp, you need to lower it, you need to flatten it. And if it's to the left of center and it's showing that it's flat, you need to sharpen it. Now often on your ukulele, if you sort of hold it facing you like this, if I turn the keys away from me in an anti-clockwise way, that will sharpen it. And if I turn them towards me in a clockwise way, that will flatten it. However, that's not a guarantee, because if your string has ever been restrung, as in if you've had to take that string off because it broke and you put a new string on, it might be that you accidentally, or someone accidentally, put it on the wrong way round. So it's not a given that you can tune it that way, but in most instances, especially with a new ukulele where it's been professionally tuned and put together, then you will find that you turn it away from you to sharpen and turn it towards you to flatten it. So then you need to just either use your ear or look at the diagram on the tuning app and work out which way you need to go. So let me just put mine back in tune. Mine is now terribly flat, so I'm just going to turn it anti-clockwise. Oh, went a little bit too far there, so a little bit. There we go. No. There we go, and it's in tune again. So I will leave a link to my tuning video to help you with that, but do spend some time, and obviously you have to tune each string one at a time: the G, the C, the E and the A, and basically use your ear. So even if you're using the app as well, do use your ear. It's good to develop those listening skills and really begin to understand what those four pitches should sound like. That will help your playing a lot later on, to start using that ear and developing that skill set, but also using the apps and using an electronic tuner as well to help you. And do have a go at tuning your ukulele. If you have any questions about that, it is quite a challenge. Do leave them in the comments and I will come straight back to you. Okay, do take care. See you next time.